Wellingtonian Warren Fitzgerald says he bought a house based on a retail quote from Enzed Construction. He says it all started off so well with its director, James Tiopira.
He was good. He was great on the phone. He really sounded like he was out there to help us. And he's like, yep, we'll expedite it. We'll make sure it goes nice and quick. We can organise all the stuff. We'll start on your settlement date, whereas everyone else had big lead times and all the rest. So there were multiple reasons why it's just like, oh, this guy's really going to go out of his way to help us, which in hindsight is probably a bit of a red flag. He quoted just over 33,000 and it was 60% deposit.
Lower Hutt resident Patrice Lobb needed similar work done on her home and was given a $15,000 quote, paying half up front.
I felt a bit nervous about paying it. I spoke to my parents about it and they said, don't do it. Patrice, you don't pay for the work until you actually get it done. In hindsight, I probably should have listened to Mum and Dad. They came in, ripped off the boards, went in underneath the house, had a good look around, and then soon after that I got a phone call back from him to say that one of the bearers in the kitchen had snapped and he required another $4,500 to purchase some more equipment.
However, soon the crew stopped coming to both sites.
I followed him up with lots of phone calls and text messages. He said that he had diabetes and his vision was going blurry. He said that he had health issues and he was dealing with those health issues. But he would be back on site the following week. I
did notice a few extra holes dug, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'm just not here at the right times, but it got less and less that they were actually on site, and as I started pushing more and more, there was always like, oh, we've got a first aid course, we've got this, there's something else, my van's broken down. There was always an excuse.
Finally, they threatened legal action.
He responded and said that he'd been in a car accident and his vehicle had been written off, so he was unable to work, and so he would offer a full refund because he couldn't complete the job. He's been ordered to pay back the money, but that due date's been and gone and didn't see anything.
It was left on, yep, absolutely, 100%. I'll give it. I'm not dodgy, Patrice. I'm totally legit. I'll return your money. And to this day, nothing has been returned. No phone calls have been responded to. No text messages have been responded to. Absolutely nothing. Dead silence. So completely ghosted by the whole experience.
Fitzgerald has since found the work that was done isn't up to code.
This one's just sitting on a wedge, so they put the pile in and it's too low. As well as that, they've just cut the old pile off and pushed the new one up underneath, and they're like, that's just not the way that work needs to be done. I'm now skeptical about everything people say, and as soon as someone wants a deposit, I'm like, how do we know you're going to do what you're going to do? And fully understand that's the way contracts work. Everybody expects a deposit, but the trust is lower than I would have hoped for everyone I interact with. So.